What
Yeah.
programs do you use for?
So we use basic like HTML text editors. They're probably a little bit different from what you guys are learning right now. And as the internet has progressed and as more and more people are learning to code, the languages are becoming easier and easier to write and be able to do it. I know a lot of the programs that you're probably using are kind of taking a piece and dragging it in and then adding in another piece and then seeing what happens when you do that. And for us, a lot of times when I'm working, I'm actually typing everything and writing it all out and then trying it. So, but there are lots of programs now that are making it easier and easier to accomplish coding a website and being able to do that.
Do you have to make a code for like a character to move in like a game?
Yep, so there's lots of different coding languages, and there's a specific language for like making characters move in a game. I guess it'd be like Flash, right?
Yeah,
Flash. And that's how you animate things and can make games. Flash and then Java, right? Flash and Java are two separate languages, and those are specially for making games or cartoons.
So is there a special name for different types of coding?
Well, there's like web development and
Yep, there's a lot of different kinds. There's, I mean, you can, with code, you can work on like the presentation of the website, like what it looks at that you guys can see. And then there's also people that work on code that kind of runs kind of behind the scenes. So make sure that when you type something into the search box and hit enter, that it's actually going to pull up results for you. There's people that do that, as opposed to people who make those results actually look a certain way. So, yep.
Have you guys ever made a program where once you click something, it will change the whole like game? That you'll have to do something different every time you click a different spot.
I'm trying to think.
I've never made one, but I know that some of them, there are programs that exist that you can click a button and it will change the whole website, and it'll remember that on that computer. So if there's a website you go to a lot that you don't like the way it looks, maybe there's one part down at the bottom that you always want to go to, and it'd be nice if it was up at the top. Because that's all just code that your computer is making it look like the website on the screen, you can actually say, hey, I actually want this box up at the top, so it's easy for me to find, and it'll remember that, but on your computer for you. But I can't think of if we've ever done that with a game.
What types of different programs have you made?
That's a good question. I haven't made really any programs. Again, like I was talking about, there's different types of people who do code, and there are people that make code that actually create programs, and then those programs would be kind of the things that I would use when I'm making websites, when I use my code. So I haven't built any programs or anything like that, but I have used some programs that other people have built with code.
I made that one, that web application that I was telling you about, that website player that would play videos and play music on my computer. But other than that, I've done just through online courses and kind of like the websites you guys are going to be using today. Through those exercises, I've made very, very simple like iPhone apps, like calculators and really simple games, just as practice for learning how to code. Because I'm still learning.